Friday night is fun on its own, but add hockey to it and it's even better. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. My name is Andrea Sachenko and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We travel into Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan first, where Boris play host to Salavati Live. After a clumsy defensive play, Danil Bashkirov has a chance to open scoring early in this one, but rookie Nikita Boyarkin makes his first career KHL save. Salavat do get one past him middle through the frame anyway. Veteran Nikolai Kulemin scores his first goal for his new team. He joined Salavat just this offseason. Late in the second now, Dinar Herfizdola makes a stretch pass to Sam Bashkirov in on a break, but Boyarkin seems to have his number tonight. And there's just no stopping for relief Kulemin. He scores his second of the game just moments later to give Salavat a 2-0 lead. With just a couple of seconds remaining to play in the period, Jeff Platt nets his 200th career KHL goal, and Ufa headed to the third with a firm grip on the game. Boris have a decent chance to get on the board early in the final frame, but Juha Metsola shuts the door on Nikita Mihailis. What a save! The hosts still spoiled the net for the Finnish netminder as they score short-handed. Quick transition play and Jakub Lille makes it count. But Boris got another minor penalty after that, and Sergei Shmilov converts on the ensuing power play, restoring the 3-goal lead. And here comes icing on the cake. Nikolai Kulemin completes his second career KHL hat-trick, and Salavat begin the season with a solid win on the road. 5-1 is your final. We're off to Yekaterinburg now for a rivalry game. After Tbilisi meet Metallurg, both teams are considered to be cup contenders this year. The Foxes strike first. Anatol Nikonsev goes for a crafty shot and banks it home off the back of Jakub Kovač's mask. It's almost like a trick shot. Metallurg doubled their lead just a few minutes later. Andrei Chibisov precedes the puck from Semyon Kashelov and scores at the same moment his team is done playing short-handed. Technically, it's an even strength goal, but we know it's a shorty. Magnitka extend their lead to 3-0 8 minutes into the second. Brandon Leipzig with the no-look setup, and Philippe Mayen has his first career KHL goal. Not even 3 minutes later, Denis Zernov skates in on a breakaway and he delivers. That's his first goal in his first game after being traded from Avangard for Nikolai Prokhorkin. It gets interesting late in the frame. 19-year-old rookie Valery Siknikov puts it on net from the point and celebrates his first goal in the big league. Magnitka netminder Vasily Koshishkin gets caught with throwing his stick right after that, and the ref gives a penalty shot. Georgi Bilausev cannot convert on it though. After Tbilisi get a power play just a few moments later, and Koshishkin is in trouble again. This time the puck goes in, but Manila goaltender shoves the net off its moorings, and that's another minor. The hosts make the 2-man advantage work. Brooks Masick finds the back of the net, and it's a 4-2 hockey game after 40. But this is not a comeback story. Denis Zernov scores on a power play as well with this excellent wrist shot early in the third. And then Linus Hellstrom wires it home from midpoint for another power play goal to seal the deal. Metallurg win in exciting fashion. 6-2 is your final on this one. Moving on to Chelyabinsk, where Sibir hit the ice against Traktor. And the Snowflakes open up the scoring early. Just over 2 minutes into the game, Denis Golubev makes a long pass to Nikita Korotkov, and he finds a way to squeeze it past Roman Will. That's a short-handed marker. Sibir double up before the midway mark of the period. Nick Shore finds Saburov in prime real estate and hits the twine. Alexander Sharov and Yegor Milovzorov with the assists. But Traktor get a goal back less than 2 minutes later. Nikita Chertishny scores his first career KHL goal. Kinda looks like it's a big deal for him. What do you think? We skip ahead to late in the third. Traktor on a power play. Albert Yarolin is set for a clapper. It's right on the money. With 3.5 minutes to play in regulation, we're back to square one. It goes to overtime. Captain Sergei Kalinin has the game on his stick, but he cannot convert on the breakaway. Well, at least it's not gonna come back to haunt him. because with 14 seconds on the clock, Nick Balin slides it across the line while Lukas Sedlak and Timo Pulkkinen pick up the apples. Traktor overcome a 2-goal deficit and win the first overtime game of the season. 3-2 is your final in Chilabis tonight. Our final tip of the night takes place in Russia's capital. It is between two dynamos, Moscow and Minsk. The hosts wear blue and they get on the board just 35 seconds in. A flurry of deflections and the puck ends up in the net. Oskar Lindberg is credited with the marker. Shortly after that, Moscow gets a man advantage, and even before the play resumes, it turns into a two-man advantage as Tyler Grayova gets a minor for delay of game at the draw. Captain Vadim Shipachyov goes on to score from the slot, and that gives Moscow a 2-0 lead less than 5 minutes into the opening period. Patrick Reber gets a controversial 2-minute minor for delay of game, and Dynamo go back on a power play. And they score an absolute masterpiece. Eric Aldell and Oskar Lindberg with the assist, and Stanislav Galeev with the final touch. Impressive. Moscow essentially put it out of reach just a minute into the second period. Shipachyov scores his second of the night. Belarus team sweetens the pill a little bit as Denis Basalov roughs it past Ivan Bechirov and scores against his former team. Nice shot, but that's above the only bright moment for Minsk. Dynamo Moscow enjoy a 4-1 win on home ice. And that's it for a daily KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 7 more games, including Dynamo Riga against Red Army and Lokomotiv versus SKA St. Petersburg. My name is Andrea Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.